Hey, listener, and welcome to another podcast by Life Through a Learner's Eye. I'm that boy again, the one who records and the one who says a lot of things to the education systems. Apparently, so starting this podcast, first of all, I want to give you an insight of what's this about. This is not like an official episode or something. This is just an update. I have been gone for about a month now, and I've been trying to come back for 10 days, but sometimes I lost myself, and then sometimes for like the five days my recording app is not supporting me at all. It glitches every time I try to record, and let's just hope it doesn't happen now, because please, if you're listening to this, you know that I succeeded. You know that I made it out alive on the other side of this app. I did, because I'm great. Yeah, thank you. So I owe you guys an apology. I owe you an apology. I really do, because I'm 1 month been a ghost, no updates, no nothing, and then I show up and I talk this passively. Who the hell am I? It's my podcast, by the way, but still, I owe you guys an apology. And here it is. I'm really sorry. And I'll tell you where I was, but get this in mind. It was my responsibility. And the disappearing for 1 month without even thinking that it will happen, it was a failure. It was a failure for me. It was a big failure in the face. And I took it as a failure, and it really left me like that. I mean, I was feeling down. I was feeling stressed and depressed at other times as well. But still, I came back. That's what mattered, doesn't it? So, I told you in my last episode, if you listen to it, and this is, I think, the 9th or the 10th episode, I'm really not sure. I told you in my last episode that my exams are going to start very soon, and yep, it was maybe a week from that. And when they started, I thought, let's talk a little. मैंने सोचा कि शायद वो इतने स्ट्रेसिंग नहीं होंगे जितने वो एक्चुअली में हो गए. मैंने कहा कि 1 वीक एग्ज़ाम में बीच में छुट्टियां भी हैं, तो उसमें से किसी एक दिन टाइम निकाल के रिकॉर्ड कर लेंगे. मगर पढ़ने के बाद वो इतना माइंड डाउन हुआ होता है. Like, I didn't even have the courage to come into this room and speak and record this podcast. तो इसलिए उसमें नहीं किया. और एग्ज़ाम जैसे ख़त्म हुए, एग्ज़ाम ने तो एक बहुत ही ख़ुद से बहुत दूर करके छोड़ दिया था, और उनका रिज़ल्ट भी आ गया बाय द वे अभी तक. एंड इफ़ यू वांट टू नो इट, I'll tell you anyway. I got 77% and 4th position in class. But nothing of that actually matters. I don't even know why I said it. Just pretend I didn't, okay? I didn't even know why I said that, but it's okay. Let's continue. Let's pretend that it didn't happen. उसके बाद I went to a place where I never went, like, in my life, and that was my mom's village, and I have never been there. So that was a surprising thing. I may have been when I was like a little kid, but I don't remember. And this was my first experience. It was really great living in that kind of environment. It was really close to nature, and who doesn't love nature? And I mean, seriously, if you don't love nature, what are you doing in your life? You yourself are nature. And then when we came back after a week, that was 3 weeks, and after 3 weeks, it took me 1 week to come back to where I was. I mean, after 3 or 4 days, I came into this room and I tried to record, and I just couldn't speak. It was like as if I am speaking and I can't even breathe. सांस सही तरह नहीं आ रहा. मुझे लग रहा है कि ये इतना मुश्किल है, और मैं बोल रहा हूँ and the words don't kind of like connect, and there's no meaning. All of these things happened, and then the other day it was better. मगर जब अगले दिन जब मैंने रिकॉर्ड किया, तो ऑफ कोर्स ऐप ने सपोर्ट नहीं करना था मुझे. तो उस ऐप ने that app glitched, and then I recorded again. उसी टाइम मैंने 10 मिनट्स की पॉडकास्ट थी, मैंने दोबारा रिकॉर्ड की, और जी उस टाइम भी यही हुआ. अगले दिन मैंने की, तब भी यही हुआ, फिर करने की कोशिश की और यही हो रहा है। कल भी मैंने की है, आज थर्सडे है एंड आई बिन ट्राइंग टू डू दिस कंसेक्टिवली फॉर लाइक 4-5 days एंड इट इज़ हैपनिंग ओवर एंड ओवर अगेन। आज एंड आई बिन, और होता ही है कि ये नहीं है कि मैं बस ऐਵੇਂ ही हिट एंड ट्रायल मेथड लगा रहा हूँ कि बार बार इट्स मैंने इस ऐप को काफ़ी टाइम, और जो ऐसा ही कि मैंने सेम एग्जैक्ट वे में रिकॉर्ड किया है पहले, बिल्कुल सही हो रहा था, मगर जब मैं आता हूँ और जब मैं बोलता हूँ तब उसने ग्लिच होना होता है। तो ये सब था जिधर मैं था। और अगर आप ये पॉडकास्ट सुन रहे हैं तो कंसिडर माई सेल्फ लकी बिकॉज आई मेड इट आउट ऑफ दिस ऐप, आई फॉट माई वे विद दिस ऐप। One other thing that I really want to share with you is failure is important. Mistakes are important. It's not that I failed or I made a mistake. I mean, all of us make mistakes. Just look at your life. You look at the small mistakes you have made, look at the big mistakes you have made. And if you look at it, you get a quite clear lesson that each mistake you make gives you, it was an experience. It was maybe good or bad experience. We'll not get into those distinctions, but what comes out of every good and bad experience is actually experience. You learn from it, right? The word experience comes with both good and bad, and as long as you keep learning, you'll keep improving, you'll keep growing. And what's life? Life is actually moving forward. Life is actually growing. There is no happiness in achievement. There is no happiness in success. Happiness comes from growth, from consistent growth. You hit an achievement that you wanted to do for like 10 years and you think that will make you happy. That won't. As soon as you hit a target, you have to set another for yourself. It's not like you have to run in this rat race. You have to, fulfillment is the ultimate thing that you need. And that will actually what give you happiness. And fulfillment is different for everyone. My fulfillment, I believe, is that when I come into this room and I speak and I record and I try to help you with my ideas and my things, and I'll keep on trying to help you and I'll keep on doing this. That's my fulfillment. That is actually who I am. And I consider myself blessed. I feel myself that I'm like blessed that I recognized my gift so early in life. All of you have a gift, all of you. It doesn't matter at what stage in life you are, but all of us have a gift. And nourishing that gift is life. That's where fulfillment comes from. And I might have said this in my previous podcast. This is the most important lesson that I have ever learned, I think, ever. It is from Tony Robbins. This quote is, I love this quote, and it states that success without fulfillment is the ultimate failure. And we have many examples of that. Robin Williams. I've told you about the story of Robin Williams, and I'll go over it again. Robin Williams was a man who achieved everything in his life. I mean, he wanted to have an Oscar for being a funny actor. He did that. He wanted to have a great family. He made a family. And then again, he went out and he said, no, I now want to get an Oscar, but this time for not being funny. This time for being dramatic. He went and he did that as well. He got an Oscars. Like, this man won 2 Oscars. And in the end, after achieving everything that he wanted from life, in the end, he hung himself because he didn't find fulfillment. Jim Carrey is another example of this. He's also a funny actor. He was, and now he's very changed, and people are like saying, what happened to Jim Carrey and all this drama that was going on, and he was like talking so spiritual and all this. And he said that I played a character all my life and that was not me. And his things make sense. If you are playing a character in your life and that is not a proper thing, that is not a proper nature of yourself, then your life will lead to misery. So fulfillment is the ultimate thing, not success. So you need to find your fulfillment, and failure contributes to it. Each mistake you make gives you an experience, and each experience gives you a lesson. A failure is like a road bump. You might fall the first time, but slowly you learn to tackle them, and what felt like a road bump to you will not even feel like a small pebble in your way. You'll fly past them. So failure really contributes. That's it for today's podcast, for today's episode, and Happy New Year. Yeah, it's actually quite late, but I didn't wish you when it was the New Year's, and I hope all of you are going great with your resolutions, and I want to know how you're going with them. I love you all. Love yourself now. Have a great year. Have a great life. Create the extraordinary life that you want. Be happy. Stay blessed. I'll see you in the next one. Till then, peace out.
The podcast you just heard was made using Anchor. Ever thought about making your own podcast? Anchor makes it really easy for anyone to get started. It's a one-stop shop for recording, hosting, and distributing podcasts. Best of all, it's 100% free. Sign up now at anchor.fm/new. That's anchor.fm/new to get started.